Thanks. Now to a first alert update. Green Lake police identifying the child who was hit and killed by a car while riding a bike on Wednesday. Officers identified the child as 12-year-old John Emmett Zadro. They responded to the crash Wednesday morning on Hill Street. People are now creating a memorial honoring the young boy. Police say Zadro was riding his bike on the sidewalk with two friends when a driver trying to park went over the curb. Zadro was pinned under the car. He died at a local hospital. The driver was identified as 85-year-old Gene Woolley from Germantown. Green Lake Police, the Sheriff's Office, and the Wisconsin State Patrol reconstructing that scene, and they're working on this case.